Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Because I selected that other ending, I had to redo some of the conversations we had in the previous episode, so I used Control to skip through most of it, and I'm sorry, but I just went through... what's her name again? Kazuna's song again. Now, the only reason I didn't record me skipping the song is because I wasn't confident that it would be that different, or I wasn't even confident in the first place that I could skip that, because it seemed like, you know, a cutscene kind of thing. Turns out I can fast forward that, and it was absolutely hilarious. So the next time she busts out a song, which I anticipate will probably happen at some point, this seems to be some kind of running gag with her, I'll skip that for you, so you can actually behold the glory of watching her sing in fast motion. However, with all of the previous episode's conversations once again out of the way, in record time, by the way, I think it only took me like 7 minutes. Let's go to Marble, which is the last place we have to go to actually have some conversations. This is the fortune teller, right? The Tortune feller? Oh, it's this place. She's a Tortune feller now? Why are you two here? Why are you depressed again? Well, I suppose it's not quite...
Ryuki, honey! Welcome! It's been so long!
Sorry, Mama, but I'm not here as a customer today. I was wondering if you knew anything about the case.
Do you mean the HB case?
Yeah. Mame and Gen are here.
But they're acting strange. They're both
Did they have a fight?
turned away from each other.
Alright, first let's address this. Oh, alright.
Huh? Where?
This is subtle, and you're going to have the exact same kind of response.
Who are you calling a sumo wrestler?
Not you, Mommy, you're a legend. I remember you. I'm not sure what the whole crystal ball gig is, but...
I've been wondering this for a long time. Who are you really, Mama?
she's a legend.
Me? I'm just your ordinary, everyday homoerotic connoisseur.
You go, girl, honestly.
Is that a crystal ball?
No, Ryuki. It's a fishbowl.
Yes, these are my big milky balls.
Milky.
Balls?
Oh, but I'm not talking about testicles, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I started telling fortunes as a side business, and believe it or not, I actually gained the ability to hear them. Voices from other
I'm so glad you
dimensions.
clarified, because I was really wondering what them were.
Other dimensions?
Yes. One day, I was suddenly gifted with the power. I suppose it's more accurate to call it a seance than fortune-telling.
Yeah, but people don't respond well to seance from an advertising perspective, do they?
They both sound pretty fishy.
You're just going to pretend you're hearing voices, aren't you?
No, I'm completely serious. I mean, I don't even remember what
I'm
happens
really
while hearing
curious
the
to see how
voices.
legit this is.
Oh, why don't we give it a try? I could ask about the HB case. You might believe me if you see it in
I
person.
might.
No, it's okay.
No need to be so modest.
Come
It'll
on,
be
Ryuki,
free
it
of
won't hurt.
charge.
Let's ask about the
Well,
case first.
Here's what I know. I'm sorry I couldn't help you this time.
No, it's fine. Just typical detective work. Gotta earn my pay.
I'll
Then
ask
let
for the
me
seance.
ask the Milky Balls.
Can you stop calling them that?
Now you know how it feels, Tama.
Oh, great set of balls. Who is the most beautiful in all the
I
land?
like that finger movement.
That is Mama, of course. Oh my, you flatter.
That's not even what I wanted to ask.
And the answer is completely
Now look
wrong.
here, Tama.
That was
Sit down
just
and
a
don't be so
joke.
judgmental.
I figured.
Ahem. Now, let's try this
Get
for real.
Tama out of here. What is this?
Oh,
Mama's a
great
legend.
set of milky white balls. I need you to give me some clues for an investigation. One after
I like how we
another.
just have witnesses to the
Victims
fact
have
that
been
police are
torn
basically
in
using a
half
seance
in
here.
these half-body murders. Where can we find the key to exposing the culprit?
Face. A hidden face. The true face. As yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Huh? Did I just say something?
You know, I'm not sure what's going down here.
I told you, I black out during these seances. Don't remember a thing. Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind is...
Gen's face hidden under his mask, but he's sensitive about it. It's not something I can just ask.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if this is really related to
Yeah,
the case or
unfortunately,
not.
we can't just use a seance, which seemed pretty legit to me, at least in context.
The only
That
other
doesn't
thing
really count
I
as
can
evidence.
think of is... Jin Furaway.
Huh?
It might also apply to Jin.
But Jin's face is well known.
Yeah, it's not like he hides it.
It's true that photos of his face have been all over the place, but he's never actually gone out in public in
Oh,
person.
I see.
Not even once?
Not even once.
So the Jin Furway we're seeing might not even be the real
It's not
Jin.
because he's shy, is it?
If that were the case, his photos wouldn't be out there either. I've heard he's an extreme narcissist.
He circulates,
all those pictures himself.
So what I'm hearing is that there is the distinct possibility that Jin Furway did not actually die, and all that was murdered was the body double acting as Jin Furway. Okay, that's probably more applicable.
By the way, Mama, what's up with those two?
I wonder if Gen is Jin.
Well, the thing is, they had a bit of a differing of opinion.
What do you mean?
That's a really stupid reason to be fighting
No,
with.
Mama. The problem is Genny's total lack of common sense.
My lack of common sense? Are you sure you're not talking about
I
yourself?
have a theory about Gen here.
You sound like a stupid person right
What
now.
if Gen is secretly Jin Furway, and he's got some kind of genetic condition, which is why he's huge. And he's secretly Jin Furway, but he's been living his life doing what he actually wants, which is running a restaurant as Gen here. But he's still doing all of his media stuff in the background as Jin Furway, but in secret. Now this is a really far-fetched theory, but it's possible in theory. That would also explain hospital visits as well, and why he needs to hide his face. My second theory is Gen is the head of the Order of Percent, or Jin Furway, the real Jin Furway is. If Gen and Jin are not the same person, one or the other is really the leader of the Order of Percent. That's just what I'm running off right now, but we need to figure out what this is.
You're the one who sounds stupid. You probably couldn't even beat the first question of the All-American Ultra Quiz.
Can we maybe not necessarily try the All-American Ultra Quiz? Because, I mean, we probably don't have the best quizzes. I'm gonna be really honest right now. We're fairly biased.
Wait, what is this argument even about?
Well, we're having a
You can
disagreement.
say that again?
All right, you jerk. Why don't we get a neutral third party and ask them?
That's what happened.
So, we came to Marble to get Mama's opinion. And that's where we're at.
But when I gave my input, it only made things more complicated.
Alright, now, going into this, knowing Mama, as we do at this point, I don't know what the hell she said, but I'm on her side. She's got a pretty sound head on her shoulders.
I know. Now that Ryuki's here, let's see what he thinks.
This is gonna be something insanely stupid,
Yeah,
isn't it?
then we'll know for sure who's right. So, question time.
Why?
Huh?
What's the name of the island where the Statue of Liberty in New York is
Isn't it
located?
Staten Island? It's Ellis Island.
That's right.
Staten Island. What the hell was I thinking
You
about?
too? Are you serious?
It's Ellis Island, isn't it? I'm gonna Google this now because I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's Ellis Island, but I wanna. No, it is Liberty Island. I was wrong. Comprising Liberty Island. It's on... Hold on. The Statue of Liberty National Monument is a United States national monument comprising Liberty Island and Ellis Island. Oh, it's two islands. Okay, so it's technically, both are technically correct.
That's ridiculous. It can't be. The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
Technically, from what I can see here, technically he's correct. The statue itself is located on the Liberty part of the island combination.
No, it's true that the Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island. I mean, there's no such thing as Liberty Island anyway.
I don't believe this. Something is off here.
Talma, what do you think?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common
Yeah, it's just
knowledge.
commonly broadly referred to as Ellis Island. But technically speaking, according to what I could find through a quick Google search, technically both answers are correct, with the statue itself technically being on what used to be known as Liberty Island.
Look, I just looked it up online. Now do you see? The Statue of Liberty is located on Ellis Island. As you can see here, there's no such island as Liberty Island.
I'm sorry again. Mame is right.
Impossible.
See?
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the location of the Statue of Liberty this whole time. But it looks like they finally came to a conclusion.
I see. If you all say so, I must be the one who's wrong. I'm sorry, Amame. I was mistaken.
As long as you understand now, that's good enough for me. Everyone makes mistakes.
That was a good apology, though. Why can't more
No.
people apologize like this?
I need to get to work soon, so I'm heading out.
I'll stick around for a bit longer.
Okay, then I'll see you three later.
What about your restaurant, Gen?
I closed up shop for the day. I couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Really? Closed for a reason like that?
I don't think Ryuki cooks. When you cook, if you're not using ingredients you're comfortable with, like you don't feel happy with the ingredients, you're not going to be happy with the meal either. I can feel that. I can feel that.
It's really important to me. It would be rude to serve mediocre dishes
I
to
feel
my
that.
customers.
I feel that. I
think
don't
I'll
run a
go to the
restaurant, but I
warehouse
understand what he's
district
talking
at the
about.
harbor After this, I thought I could watch the waves and think up new dishes.
You just think of dishes like that? That's kind of awesome. I can't do that. What are you thinking about? I'm really curious.
I gained the ability to hear voices from people in other dimensions. Mama, you're always so beautiful. Oh my, you flatterer.
Hallucinations, maybe?
A manifestation of her repressed desires.
But it felt different the second
It did.
time she did it, when she mentioned the thing about hidden faces.
Amame and I go way back. There are times
so
when we
angry
have
there.
arguments over little things like you saw earlier. We're basically family at this point. So if anything ever happened to her, I would do everything I could to help. I believe that I have to protect her, no matter what.
His voice reminds me of someone, I'm not sure who.
I'm not worried about that in the
YouTuber.
slightest. Ota from Matsushita Diner doesn't understand the first thing about the true essence of cooking. Yes, I love that place. I can watch the ocean in silence with no one around. I find it very soothing. For some reason, Date seems to go there often as well.
There's a lot of reasons that could be.
I have been very close with Date for some time. He often stops by Brahmin before coming here to drink. I trust him. There are only 3 people who weren't afraid of me the first time they saw me. Date, Amame, and Leon.
You know Liam too?
Yes, he's a regular at Brahmin as well. Leon just wandered in one day while Date was there. They hit it off right away and had quite a lively discussion.
Who is Leon really? I mean, he's obviously nuts because he's pursuing Kazuna so oddly, and I really don't think that's a particularly healthy approach. But otherwise, he seems to be somehow very reliable on some rather interesting ways.
I joined them after closing up for the day, and the 3 of us drank until morning.
Huh. That's an interesting group. I can't imagine what you 3 would talk about.
Probably porno mags or something.
No, they're all
What are
deeper than
they,
that.
teenagers?
We talked a lot about porno mags. Putting Date, Amame, and Leon aside, my appearance makes most people
Why?
uncomfortable. But if I didn't wear this mask, I would scare them even more.
If I recall, your face has a congenital condition.
That's right.
Yes.
I forgot about this.
Would you like to see
What?
my face?
Yes.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. Not that I'm trying to avoid it or anything.
Face.
I like how they
hidden
included the
face.
supernatural voice.
The true face, as yet unrevealed
That's not it
to
then.
all.
Alright, I can already
That
tell you that
is
it's
where
not
the
Gen's
answer
face
is
we're
hidden.
talking about here. We are 100% talking about Jin Furway. The reason I know this is because the true face is as yet unrevealed to all. However, we know for a fact that 3 people have seen, well, we know at least according to Gen, there have been 3 people who've seen his face. Date, Lin, and Amame. Now, Amame seems to confirm this. I mean, she hasn't denied when this has been stated as far as I know. So this seems like fairly reliable information. Since this is the true face as yet unrevealed to all, since 3 people have seen his face, this means this comment is not referencing Gen. So this means that the real Jin Furway has not been seen, and the person who died is not the real Jin Furway. It was a body double they're using for basically marketing, or possibly to be eliminated in case someone had some kind of beef with Jin Furway.
I don't believe it.
I mean, it's fine, but
No point in staying here much longer.
Yes, let's move on.
Well, Gen, Mama, I'll be going now.
Very well. Please take care.
Stop by to get a break from work every once in a while.
yeah, it's not Gen. At least that's not the face that the voice was referencing. It's definitely Jin Furway. Which is a hot tip from Mama, by the way.
You didn't
That
get
was
anything
very...
useful for the
I
case.
completely disagree. We now know that the Jin Furway we saw die, or we saw the corpse of, is not the real Jin Furway.
There are some things that I've been thinking about, though. The
I have
biggest
a
one
ton
being-
of information on this.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horadori Institute.
That is also interesting.
But in the end, we didn't find anything.
A hidden room inside Horadori Institute?
We have to look into this after hearing about something like that.
Well, I suppose so.
So,
Alright, our
I would
next
also
destination is...
help us find out who was the one who asked Leon to get in there in the first place, since only certain people would be interested in that information.
yeah, Horadori Institute.
Yeah, we're definitely putting some pieces together here, but I still don't have a complete picture. If I have any kind of suspicion, I'm betting the statues have to be moved to reveal some kind of hidden room.
No one here,
It's past business hours, so they probably all left.
The robots are still working,
but the
though.
lights are on.
Maybe someone forgot to turn them off?
The entrance wasn't locked, too.
I think someone forgot to lock it.
That's too many coincidences in a row. It would be coincidental if one of the two had happened. If the lights were off, but the door was unlocked, that could be an accident. It happens. Or vice versa. Not both.
There weren't any guards around.
Must be on vacation.
No, fine. I'm sorry, okay? Yes, you're right. Something is clearly wrong.
As if someone is inviting us inside.
A trap, maybe?
For who?
No.
And why?
I think whoever wanted Leon's help in finding the hidden room didn't expect Leon to be of much use there, and just because he's a blabbermouth, would eventually pass the information on to
No one
Ryuki,
could have
who
known
could
we
find
were
out.
coming here.
Then maybe it's for welcoming someone
Also a possibility
other
that
than
I had not
us.
considered.
Who's there?
Ryuki, living organism detected.
No kidding.
You're alone.
They must be hiding somewhere.
Oh, that's actually open a crack. Oops. The mouse is a little sensitive on this, so with the turning right here.
There you are.
It's what's his name?
Hey, I know you're there. Come on
Why
out.
is he here? That's Komeiji, right? I believe his name is. I have a hard time with names. Yeah. You're the only person I know with a square skull.
Kameji.
What is he
I
doing
was right.
here?
Why are you here?
I don't even know myself. Before I knew it, I found myself here.
That doesn't...
Maybe my brain is messed up from all the drinking.
No, that doesn't compute.
What do you mean? It was unlocked when I got here.
Alright.
He's clearly lying.
He's obviously hiding the real reason he's here.
Yeah.
Now, how to make him talk?
He may be hiding something on his person.
We could simply
Let's find
X-ray
out.
for that, right? He's got his tie on. Okay.
Is that?
It's packing heat.
Why does he have that?
Komeiji, what are you hiding in your pocket there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's no use trying to hide it. What you have there, it's a pistol, isn't it? Komeiji, can you please tell me what's going on?
Do we already have? No, we don't, for some bizarre reason. Don't run, you're shorter than I am. You can't outrun Yuki. That's, yeah, not gonna work. Although he's a really bad runner. Did you just throw a mouse? Come on, Ryuki, you have longer legs than him. This should be an easy catch. How do you slide? Well, I guess I don't know the actual status of the floor there. There you go. That took a little bit too long. No, don't let him get that gun. Good form.
What's going on here? I need answers.
But he's completely hysterical.
He is.
We won't be able to talk to him like this, and we can't wing sync either.
We're only left with one choice.
Bring him in.
Ryuki, sync with him.
Right. Hold on. Now? Here and now? Oh, no, I was going to say, that was going to be a stunt and a half. You're back. Where were you?
All right, I think I get the picture. Komeiji was in Horodori Institute for some reason. And he even had a gun on him. So, you want to find out why?
That's right.
Okay,
I think it has something to
preparations
do
are
with the hidden
complete.
room, but how would he know?
Let's get right to it then.
And who was the fake cop getting Leon to help him search for the... well, help them search for the room? I believe Leon referred to them as a male, but I could be wrong.
Ryuki, I'm sure you already
6
know
minutes.
this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
6 minutes. I know.
Okay. Then let's begin.
Alright, so Tokiko's was pretty challenging, so I'm expecting this to be actually challenging as well.
For a 5th week in a row and take the seat of Grand Champion, Stand Up Show veteran, Tama! Hey yo, I'm Tama!
Hey, y'all?
What is this?
They say giving birth is extremely painful and men can't handle the pain. One day, a genius scientist created a device that could share the pain of giving birth with the father. His first test subject was his wife. His wife was about to give birth, so he decided to try out the device. But for some reason, he felt no pain. Something wrong with the equipment? He upped the power to 10%, then 20%, until he reached 100%, right when she gave birth. And right after that, his assistant right next to him dropped dead from pain. Tama, 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 hot tamale!
Nope.
Well, what's the result?
No.
143. Too bad. No grand champion for you.
Why?
That wasn't funny at all. I think you're more suited for an assistant director position.
Hey, assistant directors are the directors of the future. Don't underestimate me.
Andy's Komeiji, on the street.
Shut up! What is it now?
Oh, Komeiji? Let's go.
Today we'll be walking around an area that's truly memorable to me.
That was a
There
scary
just aren't
close-up.
rooftop amusement parks like this anymore. You know?
A walk-around comedy show with Andy's Komeiji. I didn't know he was on one of those.
He isn't. This is just his dream. Dream in both senses of the word.
Ah,
It's his
okay.
dream to have a show like this. It's kind of pathetic.
Tama, What are you holding
I
in your
mean, if
hand?
that's what he wants, I don't see any harm in it. It's not like he's hurting people.
What is this? A sketchbook?
Well, anyway, we will,
Komeji's stumbling over his
He's
words.
been in his dream.
The sketchbook is a cue card. Tama, you're an assistant director now. You should send him a message using the cue card. This calls for... Say something funny. You gotta break through to him.
I never intended on being an assistant director. That's fine.
say something funny? What do you mean?
Oh. We have to create the dialogue.
What does that mean?
That's...
What's going on?
Ryuki, we need to do our thing.
Right. Do it, Tama.
We need to do our thing.
Activate!
I mean, technically this isn't necessary, as we've been proving variously throughout this particular game. But okay. Okay. The game's pavilion? The entrance. More games pavilion. Oh, combined with the kids' play area. The Ferris wheel. Okay. In this world inundated with Yonoharu's ideals, find out the truth and get information on what he is hiding.
Let's start there. If we're gonna talk about Andy's Komeiji, we can't miss that place.
Let's follow him.
Okay then.
It's my show, so how about I go to the next filming location so the staff knows where it is, then the crew chases me. That was an easy key. I don't need to inspect this gate at this point in time. I think I'll have to come back here and do so, though.
He's got a good amount of fans.
Oh, well, hello, hello! Komeiji is back on stage! So, for the first time in a while, I want to show you a skit.
Assistant Director Tama, show the cue card again.
Got it.
This is a tough one. A skit. Let's do the quiz. I think that's the move. It's what he's good at.
Let's turn our square head circle. It's quiz time. Who is the comedian who's good at super funny gags and is on a roll right now? It's me!
No, Tama, that wasn't really a joke. I want to become a blank comedian who doesn't refuse blank and blank. Alright.
Oh, well, hello, hello. So, for...
Let's shoot.
Well, I don't want to use my 1/6 timey on 10 seconds, so let's just go for the super funny gag.
Don't you all want to hear a certain something? God of energy, Inti, Hachaka Max!
That's also not a joke. Okay, that achieved something.
Hey lady, you're gonna get tired standing there. There's an open seat right in the front row. Not only can you take a load off, you can watch my super funny skit. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen.
When we saw him in person, there weren't too many people watching him.
But why not? He's funny.
No, he's
Okay,
not.
but in any case,
No offense to him.
never really
He
had a
tries.
big audience.
So something can trigger a flashback.
The trigger is...
Now that I've shared my
The
roots,
trigger
let's
is
head
based
over
on
there.
what cue card we show him.
Komeiji is on the move. Get after him.
Wait, where's my clue? Alright, never mind about that then. So Tama seems to be the... Alright, there he is.
Ooh, I've already worked for 5 minutes. It's time for a break. Oh, too early for a break?
Komeiji's older, so he gets tired quick.
He's just joking. You shouldn't take him seriously.
Yeah. What are you doing with the marker in your hand?
Let's show him a cue card.
That's a tough one, because I want the timey, but I'm pretty sure the autograph is the move. We'll do the autograph.
You look like you want an autograph. All right, all right. So, where do you want me to sign this?
Yep, that's the trigger for a flashback.
The co-signee section? Yes, yes.
Ah.
No worries. Anything for a friend. But I do have a family to think about, so you better not ditch me.
Ah. Wasn't even his debt.
I said you better not ditch me.
Ah, we have two different paths here. This is the first one we've seen in a while. Not since the first sync that we've done have we seen one of these. What does Komeiji want the most? What does Komeiji want to protect? Alright, which one of those
Komeiji
we
became
can
a
go
co-signee
for
and took on someone's
is
debt.
going to depend on what we've got in terms of information available to us.
What an idiot. Of course they'd take off on him.
But hey, now we know how to trigger these flashbacks.
Yeah, the cue has to link to the memory of his past.
All right, let's keep going.
He's on the move again.
I want to become a blank comedian who doesn't refuse autographs and blank with fans in a fun way. I'm guessing that's interacts with fans in a fun way. Where did he go? There he is.
They actually sell balloons here. When's the last time you paid for a balloon?
That's a good point.
Don't agree with him. Give him a cue.
Alright, what do we got? These are getting a little longer, but I still don't want to use my 1/6 timey. Let's buy balloons. We get a timey, and that might be what he's queuing towards here? I am not sure yet.
All right, let's
It might
buy
have something
one.
to
You
do with
can't get
Shoma.
enough of these. Wait, this is coming out of my own wallet? It's not coming out of the show budget? What, is the budget that tight? Oh, well, I'll buy it with my own money. Ah, a run-of-the-mill balloon. Very normal. The kind you take home and the next morning it's shriveled up and on the ground. And after thinking about what to do, you put it on some old hag's head.
What?
What am I talking about?
I guess he wants us to make him do something funnier. More TV friendly.
TV friendly, huh?
Interesting. I want to become an open-hearted comedian who doesn't refuse autographs and interacts with fans in a fun way. I was right.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
That's
They
totally fine.
actually sell balloons here. When's the last...
That's a good...
Fly with balloons.
Excuse me, I want enough balloons to fly. How many would I need? What? I can't fly? Wow. Well, duh. What's with that cue?
Yeah, director. You dropped the ball
Look.
on that one.
Oh,
Excuse
okay,
me,
fine.
assistant director.
You can't fly. You need to think more logically.
It's fine. This is a Somnium. You're the one
Yeah,
who's always
exactly.
telling
Come
me to think outside
on.
the box.
That was a waste of 20 seconds, though.
They actually...
That's a good...
I thought for sure it was
Anyway,
going to be the
they're
flying
gonna
with
let me
balloons.
make a balloon today. So, can I give it a shot? Interesting. My debt isn't getting any smaller.
Ah, yeah, that'd be the loan sharking.
What is a blacklist? I can't borrow any more money? Where can I get more money?
And then he turns to crime.
You'll let me borrow money? Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yep, that's the loan shark coming in.
The debt got bigger and bigger, and he couldn't borrow any more money from regular lending companies.
That's why he started borrowing from shady people.
Hey, who is that over there? Who could it be? Do we have a guest today?
Tama, the person standing there is...
Is this the same scene we saw at the beginning of the Somnium?
It is.
We couldn't hear then, but I wonder if we can hear this time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming up on the decision point.
Hello, what is it? Do you need something from me?
There's the trigger.
Hello, this is Chow Chow Finance. Mr. Komeiji. Oh, you're late on your payments.
Oh, yes. I'll pay you back no matter what. So please...
Are you sure? I've heard that from you enough times already.
Ah.
At this point, I guess we have no choice. Maybe we'll have to get your family involved.
Oh, what does that mean?
Mr. Komeiji, if you can't pay back what you owe, this is what happens. Do you understand? In any case, Yonoharu Inda, good luck.
Ah.
Shoma, what should I do?
Now.
What?
It's an opportunity for a cue.
Ah. Protect Shoma.
I have tons of ways to get money, but Shoma is my one and only son. Let me through. I need to protect Shoma.
I see. So we can go back and actively change which one we go for. Okay. Who did Komeiji find?
Let's chase after him.
Interesting. If blank isn't with me, then what is the point of my life? Blank and blank. Well, if Shoma isn't with me...
Shoma is nowhere to be seen.
I guess this is like a mini
We're back
train.
in his
We're
dream
here
world, where Shoma isn't in danger.
Komeiji is back to hosting his show.
We gotta save some time. We goofed earlier.
Station 1 will be departing soon. Please watch your step when boarding and have your change ready. Please do not run on the train. Am I in the right spot? I could probably be a conductor, don't you think? No?
Yeah, I've met people like this before.
And what of it?
Nothing.
We got to time me, but it didn't actually
Ryuki.
accomplish anything. Okay. Only cost us 5 seconds. Ride it. Definitely.
Adults can ride this? Really?
I mean, he's much smaller than the average adult.
Today on Car Window from Another World, we're on a trip from Berlin to Prague. What is Shoma doing there? Wait! Shoma! Wait!
Okay.
Tama, go after him.
Can we catch up to him?
He's got really short legs. If Shoma, yep. Nailed that one. And here he is, back with his show.
I'm tired from all the pedaling. I'm already regretting this.
Look,
There goes Shoma.
Shoma is pedaling.
Who cares about the show? Get after Shoma.
We gotta chase.
Shoma, wait for me! You'll let me borrow money? Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can buy school supplies for Shoma with this money.
It is all for Shoma. He's trying his best, but he's
I
so...
said you better not ditch me. How am I supposed to celebrate Shoma's birthday? It's tomorrow. I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen. I can't buy anything for Shoma. I want to be successful. I need this money. All for Shoma. I don't care what happens to me, as long as I have my boy.
He needs to go back to quizzing, honestly.
Shoma, are you there? Hold on, Shoma. I'm gonna save you.
A Ferris wheel. I remember Shoma saying he liked them.
I wouldn't get on one with Komeiji alone, though.
Don't think about that now.
Okay, but...
I need to find Shoma and protect him. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really surprised. I should have been able to guess that one, to be honest. I kind of dropped the ball on that guess. Did she just fall down the stairs? I probably could have cut that a little bit faster.
The Ferris wheel. I like things that go in circles.
Shoma's getting on. Hopefully he'll make it.
We're running out of time. This is probably the end.
Wow. We don't have the time for this. I should have saved one of my timies for this, the 1/6 preferably. I don't think we're gonna make this.
Shoma!
What is it, Dad?
Shoma, it's okay. I'm going to protect you.
Protect me? What are you talking about?
Like I said, I'm here for you. You'll be fine.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I can ride the Ferris wheel by myself.
No, that's not what I'm talking about! Shoma! Shoma, where are you? Where did you go?
Oh.
What's going on?
Hey, isn't that an envelope from Horadori Institute?
Shoma! Where did you go? Shoma!
Ryuki, we're out of time.
All right, let's go.
Interesting. Looks like it didn't matter about the time. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Theoretically. I might try this again, saving the 1/6 timey to see if I can actually make that persona. That's a reference. Okay. Let's have our follow-up conversation.
Komeiji is still asleep.
It's taking longer than usual for him to wake up for some reason.
I thought we used the correct dosage, but perhaps his somnium has taken a toll on him.
Speaking of...
What's going on? Shoma! Where did you go? Shoma!
That was an envelope from Horadori Institute.
Maybe Komeiji saw Shoma holding it.
Shoma is related to
I
Horadori
wouldn't
Institute
actually
somehow?
say that. I was actually more thinking that the loan sharks had him go into the Horadori Institute to try to acquire something for them to pay off his debt.
Horadori Lab, the Horadori Institute.
Although
of
then
Genetics.
again, there is that he intentionally directed us to the Horadori Institute.
He lied about the hidden message in Bats 490 pointing to Horadori
I had forgotten about that
Institute.
for a moment.
Maybe this is related.
No point thinking about it. We'll have to ask Shoma directly.
The problem is whether he'll answer.
Why don't you have Komeiji help?
Komeiji? But he and Shoma are in the middle of a fight. It might actually have the opposite effect.
But he's still Shoma's father.
Yeah, he should be able to get closer to Shoma's heart than any of us.
I guess so.
Komeiji should wake up in about an hour or so.
Then let's go see Shoma as soon as he does.
By the way, don't even think about slapping Komeiji to wake him up. After a sync session, the brain is in a delicate state. It's better for him to wake up naturally. I was kind of curious. Okay, we're just gonna... Komeiji woke up an hour later, and I explained the situation to him. About how we looked inside his head. I also told him about how I saw the envelope with Horadori Institute's secret document. Komeiji told us he saw the contents of the envelope, but it was written in German, so he had no idea what it said. It's unknown whether Shoma can read German or not, but he surely has the know-how to use the translation app, and it was highly likely that Shoma knows what it said. In any case, we had to talk to Shoma. And so I asked Komeiji for his assistance. I told him that if he helped us convince Shoma, we'll overlook his possession of a firearm. We headed to the Enda household along with Komeiji, but... he's not here.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Huh. That's weird. He was definitely here when I left the house.
So where is Shoma?
What the?
I have your son. If you want him back, you know what to do.
Can't be! Terror.
What did you say?
Terror took Shoma!
Now, why is your first conclusion terror, considering the loan sharks? Why did you go to the terror instead of over the loan sharks, who had already threatened your son at this point?
Kameji, what's going on?
Listen! Terror is the one who kidnapped Shoma. I'm sure of it!
Ryuki, we need to get to Shoma.
Got it. So where is Shoma now?
I found the GPS location on his smartphone.
Amen
He's
for
at
that.
Koto Ariake, the Harbor Warehouse District.
Kameji.
Shoma! Shoma! What have I done?
Kameji! I found out where Shoma is. I'm going to get him. You stay here.
If you bust out that pistol, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. Oh, okay. I was going to have very mixed feelings about him busting out the pistol again.
I'm going to. Please, take me with you.
No, it's too dangerous. You should leave it to the police.
I don't care. I'm Shoma's father. I can't just sit here and do nothing. It's no use trying to stop.
Yeah, he'll just go there
I'll
another
clinch
way.
your bumper with my teeth if I have to.
Fine. We have no time to argue. Let's go.
All right. Oh, I was not expecting a military-type presence here. Is this the order of percent? What is this? Why is it always the Warehouse Harbor District that has armed people lying around? Really? This is the second time this has happened.
There! Shoma is over there!
Yes, but
So are armed dudes.
he's not inside the van.
How do you know?
I just do. Anyway, what's going on here? The protective suits they're wearing.
They're definitely from Horodori Institute.
Does this mean terror is related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Yes.
Most likely,
How and
yes.
why, I'm not sure. There's Shoma. He's alive and conscious.
Shoma! Shoma!
Oh, you're gonna die.
Damn it!
You have a stinking bazooka.
Shoma! Give Shoma back!
He tried, but I mean, that was poorly planned. That was cool. Hey, you know, at least he threw Shoma onto the seat and not the floor.
Looks like they have no intention of talking it out.
Huh. I mean, you just kicked one of them in the head. What's the move here?
Roger that.
Should I be ready to press keys?
Behind you!
Oh, yes. Yes, I should. Alright.
Toma! Help! On it!
Oh. Okay. I was also unprepared for that. Good play. Ah, shoot.
Can't be. Ryuki. Ryuki!
Yes, retry. I wasn't expecting the double press. That was unfair. I don't know why I wasn't. It's not the first time I've seen it before, but okay.
Behind you!
I have to hold the keyboard like this then. Also, laser beams. I didn't actually mention this before, but laser beams out of mini bazookas.
Here we go! 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Nicely played.
Ryuki, get Shoma.
Right.
Surprise! Shoot the tire.
Shoma!
Why are you here? No, I'm glad you are, but why? He's gonna have some bruises, isn't he? We're not gonna talk about the fact that there is no one in the driver's seat of this.
Oh, Shoma. Shoma. I'm so glad you're okay. By the way, are you okay, Missy?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Hurt about as much as a hard potato chip stabbing my gums.
I'll spare the details, but basically,
We know
Mizuki
this,
has
we're just not sure
superhuman
why.
physical capabilities. Her combat skills are far greater than yours too.
Now that you mention it, Mr. Date said something like that before.
Mizuki. Well, thanks.
Don't mention it. You help me with my homework and stuff all
really?
the time.
Wait a second. Are you Shoma's classmate?
Well, yeah.
More importantly, why are you here, Mizuki?
Well, never mind. I don't think we have much time to talk.
Oh.
Understood.
What kind of voice was that? That was
I
the
just
sultry.
received the order. They're all expendable if necessary, including the hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Komeiji,
What
please hide inside the
changed?
van with Shoma. You too, Mizuki.
What? You want me to hide too? You're kidding, right?
You're still in elementary school.
I'll be in middle school in the spring.
That's pretty much the same thing.
Just stay out of this, Ryuki. I'll take care of it myself.
There's no way.
Then, at least don't get in my way. Okay, let's go.
Do I have to press more buttons? No, thank goodness. Something is about to happen.
Kill them.
Okay, it doesn't look... I'm gonna be prepared just in case, but it does not look likely that I will have to press button. I do have to press buttons. Good thing I was prepared for this.
Displaying sights.
2 shots, eh? Ooh, nice.
Thanks, Tama.
Ryuki!
Huh. Oh, shoot. I didn't know there was going to be a second button press. Oh, no. I was pressing too quickly. I thought it was a rapid tap, so I was pressing enter and space repeatedly, and that was wrong.
Displaying sights.
As you can clearly tell, QuickTime events are not really my thing.
Thanks, Tama.
He just stands there for half an hour. Alright. I know the first button press combination. Okay. That was a little wild. Wow. That looked gross.
All right.
Really? You're just kicking him?
This boy is my son. He's more important to me than my own life. Whatever happens, I won't let you lay a finger on him.
Komeiji.
Yeah. What is that? Who are you? Do you have no shoes on? No, you don't. Who are you? You're not working with the Terror, so that's something at least. But that does not explain who you are.
Dad.
He's probably got some broken ribs at this point or something.
Are you okay?
Forget about me. What about you, Dad?
Oh, I'm fine. I've been training my body by taking really, really hot baths.
That's the funniest thing he said.
So, why did you...
I have my reasons.
Your reasons?
Who are you?
Look,
I know whose side you're on at this point, or at least I know who you aren't with.
How many of them are
But
there?
that doesn't answer who you are.
messy hair and blue hair. Take the old man and the boy to the limousine. I'll hold them off.
Then I'm fighting too.
I don't need a kid like you here.
You barely look older than her, at least in terms of height.
Go home and watch the Milky Moon anime or something.
I'm not a kid.
Then do as you wish. Like you have to protect yourself. Got it?
Okay. She's just grabbed one of the lasers to use as a club. That's fine. Just, we're not going to talk about this? Do you not know how to use that? Or do you just strictly have a no firearm use? What is this?
Okay, let's begin. Run!
I should be prepared to press buttons just in case. I was semi-unprepared last time. Yeah, he's not exactly physical, is he? And this is where Komeiji is going to sacrifice himself. Oh, that was exciting. It was rapid tap. Ooh, that looked painful. So we're just confronted with this one guy. Nope, we are confronted with several guys. For a genetics institute, this has a lot of resources.
Ryuki, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just
This
breathing
hurts
at the
about
shoulder.
as much as my junior high finals essay being posted on the internet.
Okay.
You must be on the verge of death then.
Anyway, this isn't looking good.
He gets really funny under pressure. What is
Suzuki
this?
and the masked woman are fighting far away from here. They won't be able to assist us.
Then I'll...
No, you have no chance with your injury. And if you don't make it, you'll put Shoma and Komeiji in danger.
Then what do I do?
Throw down your weapons. I'm giving you to the count of 3. Otherwise, you all die. Fine. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm expecting Gen, to be honest. He's down here all the time. They counted down to 3, by the way, and did not fire, so there's that as well. That was really impressive. And who is this? Is that Date? It is.
Mr. Tate!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How did you know
I'll
we were here?
explain everything later. More importantly...
Can we talk about the masked woman? No? Oh, we're gonna continue?
Hold on. Don't get hasty. I have some preparations to take care of.
What?
Huh?
Uh-huh. I see.
Just as confused.
No, Meg! Let's go! Yeah!
I'm not that surprised, actually. catch the, I was gonna say.
And that's that.
She looks surprised to... So she looked surprised to see Date here, which means Date came for a completely separate reason than Mizuki. So that was... Those were two separate arrivals, unplanned. Well, his was planned. Hers was not, theoretically. What we need to have a sit-down conversation about this. Finally, we're having that. But who are you? That bothers me. You have no idea. Why did those two know to be there at that time?
Happy Valentine's Day!
What?
I mean, it's past midnight now, so the date changed.
It's February 14th.
I suppose it's a happy day for you, old man. You did get your boy back after all.
And no one died.
Don't worry about my injury. Mr. Date gave me first aid.
But you should get to the hospital right away.
No, we have to have a conversation
Stop,
first.
But your nerves were damaged. If you leave it like that, the damage might be permanent.
Yeah, I know. But first, I need to ask
We
Shoma
need to ask a whole lot of people, a whole lot of questions. Also, I would like to point out, this just now occurs to me, the masked woman was totally fine coming with us to Date's residence. Technically, he lives in an apartment. Why? Yeah, we do need to kind of ask you the burning questions. Her? Why these two need to be there? We have a lot of questions. 3 primary ones. Alright. We're going to ask these questions. I'm certainly not going to end the episode here. We're going to ask... are you okay first?
I'm fine. But
Okay.
really, I guess I should thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Did you say thanks to your dad?
I don't need to hear him say it. As long as Shoma is safe.
This man
That's all
is a hero in his own way. I don't care about how he got kidnapped. I have some guesses. It's not really that important. And that I saw the envelope containing Horodori Institute's secret documents there.
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horodori Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
Because I don't.
That's...
I burned it, so I don't have it anymore.
okay, why?
I was at home, and
I guess I'll ask, but I'm
those
not really
people in the
expecting this to
suits,
generate
they came
anything.
barging in. Then they made me inhale some kind of knockout gas. When I woke up, I was in that warehouse.
So where were they
Did they
going
ask
to
you
bring you from
don't
there?
know.
Why did they bring you to the warehouse first, just to relocate you afterwards? What was that about?
You don't know.
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas. I was groggy the whole time.
I see. So, if I had to take a guess... so they took him to the warehouse to interrogate him about, assumedly, the contents of the file he burned. But why did he have it in the first place? How did he get a hold of that? Okay, you next.
I didn't go there. I was there already.
Why?
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression. So I'll give you some information. I've been
Thanks.
independently looking into the genome editing research at Horodori Institute.
Why?
At Horodori Institute?
Yes. I've been trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago. They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district.
Which
So I
we
climbed
dealt
on
with.
a crane and watched the events unfold.
You mean you were just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Yes, but I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed.
Now, if you were only strictly looking into the Horodori Institutes, unless you just saved Shoma for the information the file had...
That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
No.
Thank
You want to know what Shoma knows from that file.
You thank her too, Shoma.
That file is why...
I told you I'd give you some information. That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Why?
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the
Okay,
Institute.
yeah, that's probably Shoma or Komeiji, I'm not sure which. I nearly told her that's ridiculous, then stopped myself, because... Yep,
No, I will
I
not.
didn't expect you to, and I don't blame you, given the
Well, I
circumstances.
guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet. This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful
NASA?
special adhesive developed by NASA. If you try to take it off by force, It would take my skin
I'm
with
not
it.
sure I believe you.
What? Come on.
That sounds really bad for your skin.
You said not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare. If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of
I'm
the
still not
4
buying
men
that.
here, and they would die of blood loss. In other words, I'm saving your lives by
That
keeping
might be
this
true of
mask
Date,
on.
but not the other 3.
Quite kind of me. Wouldn't you agree?
Why are you so... That is the second time she's described herself as kind or generous or positive things. Why?
Time. I'm thinking about the passage of time.
Time?
Time goes by so quickly.
Seriously. What is with that woman?
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her. Why don't you take a peek?
Wink sync, huh?
I was thinking X-ray, but okay, that's fine.
Today is February 11th. National Foundation Day, isn't it? But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him. But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh. Oh, well, about your remaining life expectancy.
Ah.
This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
Interesting.
She seems to have some sort of illness.
Life expectancy. Probably fatal. My first guess is cancer, but that's not necessarily true.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
You saw me fight earlier, didn't you? I'm perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
I see. That's good.
Well, that's an incredible lie.
Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. A little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back. Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district. It was something very precious
Oh,
to
it's
me.
that charm.
Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how it is. Wait, Mr. Ryuki. Not in front of Shoma.
He knows.
Okay, we can talk about it here. Why are you bringing this up now?
I was just a bit curious as to why you took on so much debt. Is it related to women by chance?
What?
For example, maybe you're addicted to cabaret clubs.
Now, this might normally seem to be coming out of left field, but so far everything that has apparently come out of left field was accurate. For example, well, there's various examples.
I thought I heard something. Couldn't just ignore it.
How do you have such good hearing?
He just reacts to certain keywords.
So, what's this about cabaret clubs?
I was just saying that Komeiji might be...
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way I could be addicted to something like that.
Ah, the divorce.
Oh, speaking of, Komeiji, I heard you're a regular at Sunfish Pocket.
What?
Aha.
A friend of mine told me you go there all the time. According to him, there's a mermaid there that you're really into.
Ah, so you know. You got me. I'm embarrassed to admit I'm so into maid cafes at this age. But yes, you're right. I go there often. But the money problem has nothing to do with that.
I'm betting it doesn't help, though.
The debt is from my living expenses. That's just how little I've been earning lately. In order to pay my debt, I had to borrow even more. Before I knew it, the interest snowballed out of control. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this right now, so please.
Understandable, but... I don't... well... No, not yet. That's not that important. I want to... The reason why she went.
Date.
Yeah, I asked her to help.
Okay.
I couldn't get there right away, so I sent Mizuki instead.
All right.
I told her not to start the fight until I got there, but...
Not like I had a choice. Shoma was about to be taken away in that van.
The reason why you were there.
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district. It's always good to have allies backing
Okay,
you
that
up,
makes
right?
sense. But how did you get...
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble...
But
I'll
how?
come
Isn't the
flying to
communication
rescue.
system down?
Thank you. You've always
Wait a
been so
minute.
good to me. I've always wanted to repay you somehow. But
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I won't need your help. But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid. When I die,
I want you to wipe the hard drive on my computer.
Consider it done,
How
Date.
about I bust it open for you right now?
No, please don't.
About Aiba.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top secret mission from Boss.
That's the second story I've heard.
Yeah. I was just thinking about Leon. I was
Why?
with him in Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse
Why?
district.
That's right. You know him too.
I met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature. He seemed pretty proud of his
So I
collection.
heard.
As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing our love of reading. We even promised to trade our most precious belongings. We've been sworn brothers ever
That
since.
sounds
Oh,
sketchy,
but that's not what
considering-
we're talking about today. There was something I want to ask him about the HB case.
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
I'm on vacation, so I'm just doing it on my own time.
No kidding.
I can't get this case out of my head.
Neither can I.
A
What is
certain rumor regarding Horodori Institute.
the hidden room?
No matter how you slice it, there's no doubt that Horodori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
confirm that.
The Institute and Terror are closely related. The previous incident proves it.
But how
What's
and
their
why?
connection?
The QR video was based on Bats 490, and Bats 490 was created by Nyes on Tokiko's orders. Tokiko knew the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
And Terror is somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
I think Terror is Jin Fairway.
Me?
Yeah, you're a veteran investigator.
No, there's not much I want to say. I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure.
That's fair.
I'll let you know once I get a bit more info.
I can understand that. We don't care about the burst of power. Let's talk about Happy
This
for
is
you.
all thanks to you, Mr. Ryuki. And of course, everyone else here. Thank you all so much.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the episode here because this has been quite a long episode, and at this point, this seems like a really nice place to stop. I'm pretty sure that we'll be continuing on once we ask some of the more irrelevant questions to this particular scenario. And we can save embarrassing Mizuki for the next episode. So, we'll save that by asking her about her boyfriend next episode. So that's where we'll end off. So thank you all very much for joining me. If you like this, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, please ignore me. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, or requests, please leave them down in the comment section below. And thank you all very much for joining me, and have a great 24 hours.